Oh, God, excuse me. I'll wait for people to join. It's strange. Okay. Trash. Just stays clean. Oh! Why the fuck's there only one person in here? Hide out fucking behind the woods there. I'll shift. It must be nice to be able to work and get paid like $20 an hour and go sit in a truck and hide all day and not do your job. It's actually like low key, like really starting to piss me off when I see that shit. Oh, there goes the FBI plane. They're looking for me. That's better. It's fucking dusty. Like dirt on it. In reality, I need to switch this. This is going to be my blanket. This, I'm going to call it my blanket, but this. Okay? From America. Okay. So I sit outside of the standard trials and tribulations, yeah. I'm still 6 feet above ground, Lord willing, so I'm doing okay. And I'm in North Carolina in the woods. Sorry, I'm folding up a bunch of my bedding. I used to just lay on this, but I'm putting this layer here as well because it's starting to cool down. And then I got a nylon space blanket I can put on top of this, and then I can unravel this and be snug as a bug in a rug. As I said, outside of my standard trials and tribulations, sure, I'm doing okay. I'm still 6 feet above ground. Cardboard, but it's still tough stuff. Stand a choice. It's a series of unfortunate events. Maybe if y'all weren't lazy criminal fucks, I wouldn't be out here homeless. Crazy or lazy drug addict pedophiles. Let me rephrase that correctly. I wouldn't be out here homeless. If you didn't have that trifecta going for you, trust me, I wouldn't be homeless right now. Tell my story. It's a long story, bro. And I can't talk about all of it on the internet. Don't know. I don't do drugs. It is. It's real hard in America. Unless you're a pedophile drug addict, it's real hard for you. Like, unless you're a zombie drug addict pedophile, you're gonna have a rough time in America. I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh, I want to kill a bunch of people today, Lumberjack. As I do every day. That's how my mind's feeling today. What I'm doing now, be in 2 more layers. I'd have a hoodie, another jacket, and then this jacket on the outside. I'd have gloves on. I don't even know who you are. Go away, you annoying ass fucking troll. Like, kill yourself, bro. Quite literally today. I'm not even gonna play with you trolls today. Like, I ain't in the mood for this shit, homie. I don't fucking care. Get out of my stream. Quit plaguing YouTube, X, Facebook with your bullshit. Literally, just get the fuck out while you can, homie. Because we're about to get in a group and rip you the fuck apart. Because I have had the fuck enough of trolls. I've had the fuck enough. I will purge you out of existence like Gaza is about to be purged out of existence. I'm not fucking playing with you. You're gonna do what you're fucking told. I'm not the one begging. Y'all are the one begging me to stop going forward with doing the right thing. Because you want to be a drug addict pedophile. You're the one begging me to stop. I'm not gonna stop bringing justice. You're going to hell. I don't know who the fuck you think you are, what goddamn drugs you're on today, but motherfucker, you're in for a goddamn reality check. You're gonna see this foot coming out your goddamn mouth, because it's going up your ass. I am tired of your fucking bullshit every goddamn day. Every goddamn day. And then the dumbass fucking influencers that exist on YouTube today are the dumbasses that promoted and condoned fucking trolls for their channel. While they cheated with an AI algorithm to boost their views at the beginning of their time. And I'm tired of the goddamn bullshit. Your ass is going back to fucking McDonald's and flipping goddamn burgers. Yeah, so hard when your friends and families and associates and pets are dying off. Yeah, you'll see how fucking hard I actually am, motherfucker. You're gonna learn, shit, maybe I shouldn't have pissed him off. Maybe I should have just did what I was told. Please get help. I don't need help. Y'all need help. Because y'all are wicked. You need Jesus in your life. Like, immediately. Don't pay them any mind. I've already banned them. No, I'm homeless. I'm primitive camping. That's the only thing you can legally do federally in all 50 states is, primitive camping, which is pretty much the sticks and trash you find on the ground. And yes, I found all this on the ground. And camping should be legal everywhere. That's what the fuck you pay taxes for. That's what the fuck the right to public property is. But you have a maniacal dictator in office that's getting impeached. Like, you didn't vote for a pedophile once in office. You voted for him twice in office. And that says a lot about you as a voter and your character. And I feel sorry for your kids, and I have half a mind to call protective services on you. Who the fuck is that? I'm not doing a collab with some worthless piece of shit. Like, bro, I'm not in the mood for this shit. No, I got a whole pack of cigarettes right here. No, I'm in North Carolina. I've been saying this forever. Doctor, tell me anything about what? Yeah, a cigarette. I'm not doing drugs like you wish I was. Well, I'm not smoking a ground cigarette. I don't sleep on the street. I sleep in the woods. I'm in North Carolina. I'm not in Charleston, wherever the fuck that's at. Ain't that South Carolina? Yeah, I'm nowhere near there. South Carolina's like 4 hours away from me. Why is it lagging? God damn. Be more calm like Jesus. I'm pretty sure I read Revelations like everyone else, and Jesus was not calm in Revelations. I'm pretty in that. That was in all caps. I'm going to murder all you that violate this. Y'all have got a major misconception on how Jesus is really coming back. I'm serious. I'm tired of this. Oh, Jesus gonna come back and be calm and like, nah, dude. Like, no, homie. He's coming and yelling. I'm not messing with your technology. Your technology is being messed with probably because you're hacked into my technology and you deserve to have your technology destroyed. You're a useless, worthless piece of shit that's never going to amount to anything in their entire fucking life. Your technology fucking up, I could give a fuck about. And I'm not fucking with it. It's the Lord fucking with it. No one's fucking with it. It's the Lord doing that to you. That's why your satellites are fucking up. Your jet's about to crash out of the sky. And you're having to do an emergency landing and can't even take off. Yeah, here's the thing. Jesus didn't forgive Hitler. That's the problem. You know, going in with the mindset of conducting a sin of, oh, Jesus will forgive me for this, doesn't get you forgiven. That means you could get away with anything. Certain point, you got to realize, homie, you stuck in a line to the lake of fire and you can't get out. Like, I'm not saying God and Jesus Christ aren't forgiving, but no, there are things you can do. No, no, you are dead. You can cry all you want, but you're still getting cast into the lake of fire. I don't care. No, touching little children is unforgivable too. I want to go read. Touching little kids is unforgivable. Like, bro, I mean, harlotry and prostitution's not any better, but homie, you could have just spent $5 and got the prostitute and maybe got forgiven. Had a chance to be forgiven. You touch the little kids, homie, you can't be forgiven. Like, that kid's gonna be fucked for the rest of its life and hate everything. Congratulations. You're going straight to hell. Oh, this is very real. You're ever gonna meet in your goddamn life. No, according to the Bible, yes, you are unforgivable if you touch children. If you touch or harm the little ones, I will not forgive you, came out of Jesus' mouth. You prevent the little ones from getting to Jesus, you touch them, or you harm a hair on their head, Jesus will not forgive you. It is your duty to protect the innocent. Oh, the children are going to be fine. I don't know what you're freaking out about my prayers for. Children are going to be fine. If any of those kids go missing, they're done with their life here. They've done everything the Lord needed them to do here on this earth. And have taken them off to something better because it's going to be nothing but a clusterfuck shit show for them. And they don't need to be down here with their level of righteousness what they're going to be. It's just going to be something shamed on in this society. And they're on to bigger and better things up in heaven right now. Other than that, your kids are going to be fine from my prayers. I ain't targeting them. I'm going for the wicked people. There's a lot of guilty, conscience coming at me these days. Yes, Jesus and God do forgive, but they will not forgive you if you touch a little one or blasphemize them. Especially any of them. Whether it be God, Jesus Christ, the Holy Spirit, or the Sacred Bible. And even then, depending on where you live and what you had to grow up into and what you were taught, I mean, you were misguided from the get-go, so it's kind of hard to condemn your soul to hell. It becomes a double-edged sword. And then you got to be careful to get into the areas of covetousness and divination. You got to be careful. Not everyone was born in a country where the Holy Bible's there and, Jesus is accepted in everyone's heart. It persecutes you and oppresses you from that. You say anything about it, you die. No. You will not be forgiven if you touch little kids. What you're doing is misinforming people by telling them they can go have sex with little underage kids and the Lord will forgive them for that. You're endangering children. God is not all forgiving. At all. I think you need to go look at Sodom and Gomorrah again. Yeah, God was really loving and forgiving there. After that outcry reached him. No, said, fuck this, they're all gonna die. And then Abraham's like, no, protect the wicked with the righteous. And God's like, are you fucking insane? At what point am I going to protect the wicked to the righteous? Have you lost your shit? I do know everything, actually. You don't know anything. Sorry, last time I checked, my prayers are coming to true. Sorry, America's economy and everything has went the direction I told you it was going to go when you elected Trump into office. No, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Shut the fuck up! The devil doesn't rule the earth. God rules the earth. God rules everything. God will let Satan play with you. At the end of the day, I don't know what makes you think you're so special that God's not going to let Satan test you. He did it with Job. His own son. So what the fuck makes you so special that God's not going to let Satan play with you? You might want to go reread. Because clearly y'all have a major misunderstanding. Well, I'm not Satan, homie. These are just a bunch of butthurt government people coming in upset because I'm not going along with their conformed system they have. That's what's pissing them off. Don't waste your breath on them, Ritz. I banned them. And then, hey, Jessica, how you doing? How am I surviving? I'm a plant. I photosynthesize off the sunshine, bro. And it charges my AI synthetic body. That then, therefore, charges my cell phone. And that cell phone's coming out in 2035 because it's going to charge off the human electromagnetic activity in the human body, but it's not going to stop your human heart or brain. But it's going to charge your phone. Well, cool. Don't care. Yeah, I can do everything about it. I can pray to the Lord to fix it. I appreciate the compliment on my beer. Sounds cool. Can I put a down payment on one now? Oh, wait, it's that piece of shit. No, that one's getting out of here. It was a joke, but I mean, if you want to take it serious and thought I was being serious, I can just ban you. No, it will do something. I'm sorry, I guess you missed the sandstorm I prayed for that ended Burning Man. Never mind all the earthquakes and the Category 5 hurricane. Never mind the tropical depression that everyone was closing down their states over. Sure, it won't do nothing, man. Sure. It's not like I got banned on YouTube for, praying for the Trump administration's death or anything. And because if somebody did die, it's not like YouTube banned me and then, because I targeted Google and YouTube after that. And then I got unbanned because people were dying. Yeah, sure, it's going to do nothing, all right. Yeah, you keep blasphemizing the Lord, buddy. Let's see how that works out for you. Oh yeah, I'm in a great place. I'm still spreading the Lord's word, having conversation with more than 3 people. So we're in a church, so to speak. Doing good. Commenting on political stuff, trying to move that in the right direction. The Lord's helping me get my daughter back. I'm a monetized YouTuber now, albeit I am homeless, but I'm monetized. I got almost 13,000 subscribers. I'm ever growing. Lord willing, I got like 40, 50,000 returning viewers. They just all ain't subscribed. Like, yeah, the Lord's taking care of me and piecing my life back the fuck together. So that way, when I do get my daughter back, I have the finances to put a house over her head and work around her schooling and whatever she wants to do extracurricularly. Whether it be sports, chess, book club, I don't care. I have a job to work around it and pretty much provide her a life I never could have. The Lord is definitely taking care of me. The Lord sits me in front of my enemies, makes me eat in front of them, overflows my cup, lays me by still water and green pastures, restores my faith every damn day. God, Jesus Christ, the Holy Spirit, and the sacred Bible are good. Look at people that don't believe in the Lord, and look how miserable they are. Just look how miserable they are. Even when you look at somebody who fraudulently believes is like a weekend Christian, so to speak, look how miserable they are. I mean, bro, you can read my prayers and everything, but like, I'm actually generally in a good mood 99% of the time. Why? Because I got faith in the Lord of taking care of me and getting me through this. It definitely wasn't God's plan, but God's working around the stupidity of free will and our piss poor decisions. As an accumulative group. No, it's just God, Jesus Christ, the Holy Spirit, and the sacred Bible. Fan fake. I got you. Hold on, Moritz. Hey, goes, Excellent. How you doing? No, be happy with the dad you got. Well, let me rephrase that. I mean, if they're abusive, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry you have parents like that, but like, be happy with the parents you got. Because one day you're going to be your age, or their age, and you, like, Lord willing, you'll be their age. And you'll look back and be like, damn, I was being a jackass kid. And be like, damn, that's what I put my dad through. If you can at least have the ability to self-reflect, you'll understand what I'm saying there. I'm not on drugs, bro. I've never been on drugs. That's a lot of self-projection, bro. I mean, I have like a bunch of people come in my channel accuse me of drugs and pedophilia. Like, specifically those two. Like, there is a lot of projection coming from somebody. And it's like really starting to get old. Saying all talk. Okay, Moritz. For the most part, American poet, I see it going in the right direction slowly but surely. Here, I see everyone trying to move that way, but evil wants to be rambunctious. It's going bye-bye. Don't worry. We're moving it as a group here. As in a cumulative group, getting rid of it. Slowly but surely. Je habla un poquito español muy blanco americana. Muchas cervezas, comida en dinero, por favor. For the most part, Patrick, like, long story short, Lord willing, thankfully we're not in the end times. Like, we still got a whiles away before we're ever there. But yes, this is a good time to definitely, get 10 toes deep in, so to speak, with the Lord. You know what I mean? Yep, tooth buds, this is true. The devil's coming at you like a roaring lion, like I say on the stream, and it's not just going to be somebody coming at you yelling they're going to kill you or something. It could be your job with all the money you have, greed, all that food you eat, gluttony, all those women you've had in your life, lust. Like, yeah, Satan's trying to eat you like a roaring lion. That person, I don't know, the Satan's over there, making you harden your heart like you ain't supposed to do and loathe shit. Where, like, you spend 24/7 just hating that thing. At no point can you even stop and go play, like, a video game. Because even when you're playing the video game, you're just over there with pure hatred. Oh, yeah. And then, like, even if you have the thought of, like, oh, I'm going to beat Satan's ass when I get up into heaven. Like, no, you've already opened the door for Satan to win and eat you like a roaring lion. You literally got to do what Jesus tells you to do, or you're going to lose. I mean, you're already lost, but you know what I mean? And then, all right, Marwitz, though, thanks for tuning in. Like I said, you have a blessed rest of your day. Biting my toenails. I don't bite my toenails. I don't know what weird schizophrenic cocaine-induced code you're trying to talk to me in. Ryan Dunn's dead, bro. Don't make fun of the dead. Fake AF. Who's saying fake AF? Hold on one second. Okay, sorry about the lag, everybody. Had to answer a comment someone posted on one of my videos. They thought I was fake. I don't know what you said. That was probably inappropriate. Oh, whoops. I banned the wrong person. I don't know where that is. Like the guy from Stranded. I don't even know what that is. Dude, who would choose homelessness? No, it's a series of unfortunate events. Not much. Growing the stream. Cameron, how are you doing? Tell you what. God, these trolls, bro. I already know what they were going to try to spell. Okay, they're clearly not a native English speaker. But, yeah, you have a blessed rest of your day as well. Thanks for tuning in. You're just making a random comment. I don't even know what you said. Anyways, block. If a fat guy was in my house at 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm gonna kill that motherfucker. Like, homie, I ain't gay. How am I doing? I'm great. Yeah, I'm in my shelter. I'm alone out here. I wish there was a missus. Could really act out my Adam and Eve fantasies. There was a missus out here with me. Definitely got someone wash my back in the rain for sure. Hey, you asked. I'm being serious. Look, I'm being honest. I ain't gonna hide it. Hey, that's how we were supposed to be. I thought people wouldn't have let themselves go so bad if we were actually all naked still. Technically, that's how we were supposed to be. We thought we only found out we were naked because we ate the forbidden fruit. That's how we were supposed to be. And then God came home, so to speak, and was like, when your dog did something in the house. Once he heard we're naked, it was like, damn it, the dog's done did something. It's like when you walk in, your dog's tail's in between its legs, and it's like scouring from you and running from you. You know it's fucked up. Same concept. When we ate the forbidden fruit. Do I got eyes on anyone yet? I mean, yeah, I got my eyes on a couple people. I just don't know if it's a mutual feeling, that's all. Kids? Yeah, I got a kid. A daughter. Yeah, it can, but at the same time, I'd rather be intelligent with problems than rather than be blissfully ignorant. Do I enjoy eating mushrooms? Like, are you talking about the vegetable or are you talking about the drug? Do I talk to my daughter? No, I didn't even know I had a kid. She was kidnapped from me. I didn't even know I had one. And then, damn near a decade later, did someone want to, throw him out in front of me? And be like, oh, surprise! But, the vegetable, yeah, I love mushrooms. I used to not like them as a kid. But they're actually really good. They absorb any flavor you cook them with. You cook them with beef, whatever you put in that beef stew, it'll absorb all that. I have a job. I'm monetized on YouTube. How about you get a job? And stop coming on my stream making new Google accounts to talk shit to me. I'm not a druggie. I'm working on it, Deerfield. I'm praying to the Lord. That's why scientists are like, what the fuck's going on in nature right now? The Lord's destroying everybody until I get my daughter back. And trust me, when I get my daughter back, it doesn't stop there. No, I'm still pushing for the release of Jeffrey Epstein files. I got a lot of internal family shit I gotta handle that the FBI's been lazy as fuck with. Nonetheless, you think it's bad with just what you read in my prayer? Trust me, that's me censoring a lot. That's me starting small. I haven't even got to the core of all the shit yet. That's just me. It gets worse. You think it's bad and infuriating with me? Just stick around and wait. It gets worse. It gets a shit lot worse. My biggest challenge? I want to give you an honest answer on that. My biggest challenge, doing my best to probably self-reflect more than anything and not get too caught up in myself. A memento mori, I guess, is my biggest challenge. More than anything, to keep myself in a balance where I need to be, rather than pushing myself into the dirt for no reason and having myself up in the clouds flying around like Superman for no reason. I like to keep myself right in the middle there. I try my best. I fail from time to time. What was reindeer do at my house at 2 a.m.? Look for Santa Claus? Am I religious? Yes, I believe in God, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit, from the sacred Bible. I am employed. Oh, I ain't worried about being unemployed ever again. Like, bro, I could quite literally shoot someone on the live right now, and I'm not getting banned. Have what look? 1,000-yard stare look? Yeah, I know. Series of unfortunate event, James. If you want like a brief explanation, obviously it's going to be a lot more than what's in the description of the video, but there's a brief explanation to kind of explain why I'm out here homeless. Do I have ruminating thoughts? Yeah, like driving my daughter to school, making my daughter breakfast, waking up in the morning, seeing my daughter play video games or watch cartoons on the TV, making her breakfast. Albeit her mother's kind of there, but I don't know the whole situation with her. Ish. Like, I don't know, like, the woman figure is kind of out of the life, but it's just me raising my kid on my own. For the most part, that's like my most ruminating thoughts. What the fuck am I on? Life. What the fuck are you on? No, I don't want to stay broke forever, Chris Frawley, no. I don't need to be there with y'all. Like, bro, I'm being monetized YouTuber, getting my house, getting my daughter back, and like getting on with my life. I'm done with y'all. Well, first of all, I got to get my kid back. She was kidnapped from me. I didn't even know I had a kid. Again, it's a very fucked up situation. Her mother didn't exactly tell me she was pregnant and wanted to throw her on me like 10 years later as a surprise fuck you. I can take care of myself. I'm a monetized YouTuber, bro. I should have more, but I'm going through a lot of technological bullshit with YouTube and Google. But right now, I'm almost at 13,000 subscribers. I got almost 50,000 returning viewers. I just got monetized on YouTube last month. Damn, saving cash. I probably make more, like, as long as the donations and everything and the ad revenue stay the same, I'd probably make more money a month than y'all do. And pay more in taxes. So, like, I'd just shut the fuck up with this, like, weird condescending tone. Bro, I haven't seen this woman in, like, almost 10 years. I don't even know where the fuck they're at. Their house it used to be there's not there anymore. Like, homie, I am improving my life. And I mean, you should go look at half the shit I've got them to make in the military, bro. Never mind the whole federalization of the states. Homie, I don't give a fuck if Trump's in office. I don't give a fuck who's in office. I'm going to do that irregardless to those places. I'm pulling in El Salvador throughout the United States of America, and you can kiss my fat, hairy ass. You're getting the fuck over it. Cry me a goddamn river. Chicago, you're a fucking problem. It's not gonna be Shighetto anymore. It's gonna be Chicago again. The better half. not want to get mad at that one, but the better half part kind of makes me feel a little bit better. Because yes, he fucked up. Where he fucked up was where he took vengeance in his own hands. Like, at no point can you do that. At no point is the Lord going to be like, yes, go kill them for me. No. The Lord's going to tell you to sit the fuck down, and I got it. Obviously, he ain't going to say sit the fuck down, but, sit down, stop, no, vengeance is mine. Enough. Pray for them. It's exactly what Jesus is really going to tell you to do. Stop. No. Pray for them. Turn the other cheek. I don't care if you forgive him 1 trillion times. Forgive him 7 trillion times more. I didn't stutter. My buddy Wilson. It's not Wilson. It's Woodson. It's Woodson now. Okay, the trees are still here. Okay, don't hate on Woodson. It's all right, Tree Beard. It's okay. I know they're being offensive. It's okay. I love you too. I'm making a joke because, I do have trees. First of all, I got trees bent over there, tied into this tree's bark. So trees try to go up. They dig into that bark. But I got these trees tied together and then, bent over to help provide me an A-frame for my tarp shelter. That then comes out here. And then, I've bent other trees over, too, to kind of, camouflage it. And this wall does come down where these rocks are. I just have it up for better airflow. And that's my bedding. And it comes over here. And then, it's basic A-frame. And then and I could tie that off down there, but it's got sticks on it. I could roll that into that if I wanted to. And what I mean by that is, if someone, what do you mean by roll into? You take this and you roll it over, and then you keep rolling. Oh, sorry, Froggy. I didn't mean to scare you, baby. Where'd you go? Where'd you hop off to? Just hit me in my foot. I ain't trying to step on it. Oh, there you are. You're all right, buddy. I ain't gonna hurt you. It's okay. It's okay. I ain't gonna hurt you. Yeah, I didn't mean to scare you. You're probably dead asleep, and I just woke you the fuck up. No. Typically, the construction crews are pretty out here. Because years ago, they've done a construction on it now, because I have a little conspiracy theory why the Hawaii fires really did happen, and it wasn't human made, it was extraterrestrials. Oh yeah, that was a laser beam, all right. Yeah, no, big, and I'll get into it a little bit more, but there was a shelter, like a shed, wood shed, sword shed, for a place my dad used to work at. Well, times went on, that company went out of business, blah, 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 blah. But I knew it was back there. And when I first got out here homeless, I would kind of go back there and chill as a site B, just in case, my first shelter that I was working out flooded or something. Or I just wanted to be lazy and go, chill out there and get some nostalgia. Well, they came through, they did construction, they tore up all the trees and shit, and I'm going to get into the Hawaii thing and my conspiracy theory there, but they destroyed all that down, and I was in the shed. I didn't even see the note they left that, the day before, because they saw me sleeping in the shed and leave in the morning. Well, they left me a note. They were like, hey, man, we're going to destroy this in the morning. You might want to get, everything and, move on. They at least are respectful enough to acknowledge that I'm there and, not destroy my shit. Or make sure I'm not in there to destroy me at the same time, so. But going back to the Hawaii thing, as you saw my shelter, how big it is, there were trees as wide as that out there. These are trees that have not been touched since Jesus was walking around on the earth. And I'm going to be honest with you, like when people ask me, I've had paranormal experiences and stuff out there, like, yes, I have. And while I've been out here, yes. Like not every day, but one day while I was out there trying to sleep one night, yes. There was something else out there with me. For sure. And then, apparently I need an investigation team turns into a construction crew and destroy everything. And piss something off. Like, no, homie, you destroyed its home. It's gonna fucking destroy your home. You're lucky it just fucked with Hawaii. But I was like laying there, bro, and like it was making noises. And you could see like the silhouette, and it was a tannish color, man. Kind of tall. There was another one with it, kind of behind it. The 2 to 5 years where I want to be in 2 to 5 years, I mean, hopefully, like, I'm up there in the top 10 subscribed to YouTubers by 2 to 5 years from now. No, these weren't skinwalkers. These were extraterrestrials. What'd you say? Yeah, I've seen the show Alone. No bears. Not here. At least where I'm at, no bears. The views on President Trump, he's a worthless, useless piece. That's a pedophile drug addict. A known, convicted pedophile, nonetheless. When those people, like, whether it be a president or like a sports figure, when they settle out in court, that is them their admission to guilt. They're just giving whatever the plaintiff wants at that point. They've admitted guilt. At no point when they settled does that mean the crime was not committed. No, it was committed. It's just they settled it out in court rather than, like, sending them off to prison. Albeit they still go to prison. I don't know where the selective wanting to send people off and keep some people out is coming from. I'm pretty sure there are a lot of felons that had fucking been convicted of 40 felonies at once would have been like, yeah, I would like to have been outside waiting to be convicted and still be free. That's where everyone's getting mad and losing their shit. Most overrated or shitty drug. Really all of them, technically, Razor. As I smoke cigarettes. Because technically you ain't supposed to do any of them. And in reality, you don't even need food and water. All you need is your faith. That's it. But not many people come out of the womb with a strong faith to the Lord, especially how they're indoctrinated in these societies. If you don't mind me asking, Carolina. 2 hours from the beach, 2 hours from the mountains. I won't get into my specific city. Do I think I could be successful on Alone? Yeah, I just don't care to be on that show. I'm not out here trying to live off the land. I'm just out here in a series of unfortunate events. Slowly piecing my life back together with the Lord. That's it. But yeah, you don't even need food and water. You gotta remember, when you read the Bible, the people for Jerusalem there, those people walked around in a circle for 40 years without eating or drinking. And when the fowl landed out of the sky, I knew those who ate that died. You don't need food. Their clothes didn't even, wither. So, I mean, the shoes you have on your feet, yeah, imagine wearing those for 40 years. The clothes on your back, imagine wearing those for 40 years. They never wither. And you've had some boots I know some people have had some boots where, the tread is not, good anymore. And it's all baby smooth and your foot's falling out of it now. No. There's 40 years with that? No, it doesn't wither. What movie is this? The greatest movie in the world. That's what this is. Do I got any people helping me? I mean, I got my channel. Like, I got my subscribers who donate and the random people that come through. A small percentage of people. No, we're not freeing Diddy. Diddy's going into a wood chipper. He's not getting back near Justin Bieber's cheeks. Stop. I'm smoking a cigarette. No. 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 Wrong. Well, Shia, you're not wrong in the instance of that happening. Yes, that did happen, but wrong event. You gotta get a little bit more further in. They were walking in a circle, and then God dropped some fowl down from the land. If they fed them with manna, really, if anything, they did use throughout that 40 years. But other than that, no, they didn't get anything. But they gave them some chicken from the land, from fowl. They dropped some fowl down, but everyone that ate that died. Bro, I can quit smoking whenever I want. The only reason I'm smoking is because of, like, dumbass statements like that. Well, so I like, look, don't be deceived. Sometimes you can tune in and I can be angry, but I'm angry about something dealing with politics, probably. If it ain't that, the trolls have won, and I'm angry because of trolls. Like, there's no in between. No, my cigarettes, I can get 2 packs for $3, or I can get 2 packs for $6.81. Yeah, I'm well aware they lived over 100 years in those days. Because you can live forever through the Lord as well. Like, immortality is possible through the Lord. It's just that the Lord deems it whether or not you need to be alive forever. Because you somehow have a plan with the Lord that endures you being on the planet forever, which I mean, I guess more power to you. I would hate to watch everyone I love die consistently over and over again. That'd be torture. And never be able to be with them. Because you'll never, like, you know what I mean? You'd be stuck being alive forever. You never could die and, like, inherit the kingdom of heaven and go see everyone again. You would just be here with everyone else that's, like, here for a short time and then, you know, going wherever they go. Lord willing, they'll all go to heaven, but we all don't make the greatest choices. No, we don't have to eat chia. They fed them manna, or manna, however you want to say it, from the heavens. Like the food of the heavens. Like, they do have food up there. And then I appreciate that, Saul. Thanks for the donation. Or Sal. I don't keep saying Saul. There's no you in there. Yeah, no, Shia. I'm not arguing that. Yeah. But I'm just saying, imagine having more immortality, though. Like, you watch your kids grow up, and then your kids grow up, and then their kids grow up, and then their kids grow up, and all their friends and all that. You watch all those people grow up and die. And then you're just forever stuck here on Earth, alive. Like, bro, in a way, that's kind of hell. I mean, maybe if you're an egotistical person that never wanted to die, you'd be fine, but that seems like hell. You know, it's not like you're God that created these people and you always see them. Albeit some of them get cast away in the lake of fire and don't exist anymore. That's got to be rough to deal with. The Man from Earth on YouTube. Alright, well, look, I'm gonna have to end the stream here soon. I gotta run, I gotta do some stuff today. I'll be back on later and streaming later, though. But I'm gonna finish the kind of conversation we're having now before I just up and immediately leave. Oh, it's Shiloh? Yeah, I got you. Well, people should leave you alone. You're technically supposed to leave the mourning widow alone. Like leave her in peace because she's in pain type thing. I'm kind of butchering the verse and I don't mean to, but like I remember reading that one. Like a widowed woman you're supposed to leave alone. And not give too much trouble too. Alright, Sal. Thanks. Oh, okay, Chris. Okay. But yeah, that's what I'm saying, though, man. That would suck to watch everyone, like, do all that, though. I'd like to eventually die and go to heaven and meet the Lord, you know what I mean? Because that's like one person I'll never meet. I'll just see it through other people. Yeah, I know. Well, it's something you can't force down their throat. The Lord wants you there, willing, not to be forced. Because if you force something on someone, they're never going to commit to it, usually, really. Especially internally, in their heart, mind, and soul type thing. I don't know who you are. Okay, I probably got like 10-ish minutes. Oh yeah, the Lord's awesome. Terrifying. I'm gonna be honest with you, but awesome. Terrifying. I'm gonna be honest with you, I pray for some specific things, and watching it happen is terrifying. Like, I've always believed, but it's like, bro, if you didn't believe, like, you do now. Like, and that's all I can say. It's like, if you didn't believe before, you do now. Like, holy crap, that is terrifying. And at the end of the day, like, you know, when I do pass away, like, I have to answer for that. There's a reason I put it in the Lord's hands for the Lord to do it in a way the Lord will like. Yeah, me, Sal, I personally don't like labeling it. Because I feel like the Lord's home's divided. Because when you get into Christianity or whatever you want to label it, you got Christianity, Catholicism, Hebrew, Orthodox, Evangelics, Baptist, Presbyterian, Mormon. I can keep going. But if you were to take a priest, a high-ranking priest, from all those branches, and have them sit in a room and talk about the Lord, if you don't get in the way of them physically, they're all going to be fighting each other and killing each other and forget the message of Jesus and get arguing on like these other side stories that I feel promote, can condone their level of sin they enjoy for. Like Mormons, they want a bunch of women's, which appeases to their adultery. And like, you know, there's like little like pieces like that and some of these off branches that like condone more of a sin for them that they enjoy a little bit more. Some of them are just kind of overall balanced and it's like, you know, and Jesus teaching and everything. But some of them get off into the other stories of other things that have nothing to do with like the disciples or anything. And like you start straying away from the already dangerous game we're in, away from Jesus' path he set for us. That's why you just need to stick to that path. Don't look for any other alternative. It tells you not to look for any other alternative paths and everything like that. Don't go to other gods to look for God. No, I follow God, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit from the sacred Bible. I follow them all. Because they're all one, and one of one mind. So if you follow Jesus, you follow God and the Holy Spirit. There's no in between. And the only way to the Father now is through Jesus Christ. So you have to follow Jesus Christ. But in the essence of following Jesus Christ, you follow God and the Holy Spirit. Because they are of one mind. Exactly, Sig. Yes, that's what I'm saying. They're separate, but they're all of one mind. Yep. Yeah, these days, because back in the day, Jesus wasn't there, like down on earth with everyone. It was like Abraham and Moses and all that. Jesus eventually came around. So people did have a direct connection with God before Jesus, but now, because Jesus is our Lord and Savior, and came down here to teach us and had to die for us because we wanted to kill him, the Romans did, but now we have to go through Jesus to get to the Father. And if you believe in Jesus and follow Jesus, you also follow God and believe in God, and you believe in the Holy Spirit and follow the Holy Spirit. Things you do, whether it be a purchase you make, whether it be a decision you make that may or may not end someone's life, you steal from somebody, whatever the fuck it may be, you do something someone told you not to do. You get that internal gut feeling in your gut to not do it before you do it and after you do it. That was the Holy Spirit trying to stop you from the get-go to begin with. Hey, Mad Dog, how you doing? Well, I know you're leaving, but, thanks for tuning in. You have a blessed rest of your day. No, religion's not based. I mean, it's on faith, yes, but, no, if you're going to physically admit it happened, at the same time, acknowledge it, I'm confused where, why you're sitting on the fence. You need to stop worrying about what other people think of you. Jesus ain't coming back anytime soon. You're getting a little too far ahead of yourself there. No, I don't even care if nukes go off. We have a nuclear apocalypse. It's not the end of the world anytime soon. Sorry. No. Don't matter. No, bro. Either you're with God or you're not, because when you die, you're either going to inherit the kingdom of heaven by being in the book of life, or you're going straight down into a line to get cast into a lake of fire. Well, first of all, actually, no, I lie. First of all, actually, no, your first death, you're going to sit in death for the first 1,000 years. Till the second death. Then you get cast into the lake of fire. You got a couple lives there, with the revelations of Jesus and Revelations there, and his prophecy. You gotta follow that. That's going to happen. There's no if, and, or but about that. You can't add to it or take from it. And that's coming from Jesus himself. So at some point, Jesus has predicted a war in heaven with Satan. That hasn't happened yet. But at some point, it's going to happen. Okay. Well, no, I appreciate you tuning in. I appreciate the conversation. You have a blessed rest of your day. What did you say no offense to, though? I'm confused. Did I miss your question? I don't think it went through. I think YouTube, hit it or something, or you put too many characters into it. Decalte fumaste. No, that's not the day. I don't want to hear the trumpets, bro. The day you hear the trumpets, dog, that's not a good day. That's a very bad day. And I'm going to be honest with you, that's like when you were a kid and you were about to get spanked by your parents and that door shuts and that feeling of dread because you know there's nothing you can do. That Sandilan's coming back, but it's going to be a lot worse because it's God. And it's end time. It's like, bro, I don't want to hear them trumpets. Because that means there's going to be 3 Godzilla-sized fucking 7-headed beasts out running around out here that can heal themselves. Like, homie, I don't give a fuck. We balls deep in World War III. You're going to be over there running into the other person's trenches to fight that thing. Praying Jesus gets there. Because Jesus is going to be back too at the same time. Like, bro, that's not going to be fun. I mean, it'll be like a damn Kong movie situation, like the opening of that, bro. They're just in the middle about to kill each other, bro. Here comes this Godzilla-sized 7-headed beast. Motherfuckers about to stab, whoever's trying to stab who with a knife, about to flip it around and be like, here, you need this. And they're going to like pull out their pistol or something with another knife. Be like, yep, all right, here we go. I'm about to end this stream anyways. I'm going to cut that on too. Don't tell me what to do. My lighting, no, I'm not a magic caster or able to like harness my energy to that point to where like, you know, I can. I could if I tried, I'm sure. The monster stepped on my house. Well, damn, that sucks. I'd hope Jesus would stop it. And be like, move, boy. I'm busy. Wakey, wakey, dum-dum. Nah, I'm kidding. Just Lord Black, this motherfucker gonna sleep. I kid. But those won't be fun times. Yes, Jesus is king. That's true. And what's funny though, I like some people that be in my chat, they don't like talking about God all the time. Like they hate it. And it's just like, okay, you ain't gonna be my friend. Like, no, I want no part of you. How do you not love the Lord? Like, hold on, I'm able to be up and smoke the cigarette I ain't supposed to be doing. Albeit this is something just small and simple. I mean, I'm able to talk to y'all. Be cognitively aware that I'm alive. Like, nah, we ain't living at the end times. We're nowhere near the end times. Nowhere near them. It's a lot of man-made, fabricated bullshit that makes it look like the end times. But we're nowhere near it. That's all. Don't even worry about it. Even if we are, you can't, there's nothing you can do. Don't worry about it. But we're not. Like I said, I don't even care if we go to a nuclear apocalypse right this second. Trust me. It's not the end of the world. It'll keep spinning. Because the Lord's going to have to be here for those people through that nightmare. Not much, Hondo. I'm about to be in the stream soon. Oh, I gotta go run and do stuff today. Oh, well, shit, what is today's date? I gotta renew my P.O. box, too, before I fucking forget. We'll never live on Mars. At what point do we, as a society, need intergalactic instead of intercontinental? At what point does anyone in the world need intergalactic ballistic missiles to hit each other? Bro, no. Because if we colonize Mars, we'll militarize Mars, and then someone's gonna want to go militarize the fucking moon, and then someone's gonna want to go militarize Saturn and build a ship to get through that compressive ass atmosphere and all that pressure. Like, no, 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 no. If we're gonna spend all this time terraforming another planet, how about we just focus on this one? Because if a doomsday meteor comes the size to destroy life on Earth, it's time for humanity to go. The Lord sent that here for a reason. Trust me, they always come close, but they're always off. Just enough. And it gives you scientists a good old happy revel. Like, ooh, look at that one. Like, wow. If that was just this much closer, we would have died. Or to pull us out of the gravitational, and it is. If it was just this much closer. Okay, Jessica, I'll be on later, streaming later tonight. Don't worry about that. It's just I'm going to be busy throughout the day here in the mid part, like, renewing my P.O. box and running basic errands. No, we don't need to get off this planet. We need to stay on this planet. We need to fix this planet. Because at the end of the day, I know I prayed for things and I want to say that's the Lord, but at the end of the day, they've fixed a lot of revoked a lot of EPA things, man, and that rabbit virus that's coming around. Like, yeah, you have a blessed rest of your day, though, Jessica. I'll see you around. Thanks for tuning in. But, I feel like it's more man-made. Oh, shit. All right. Out of here. Oh, wait, that's not even for me. That's someone else. I thought it was for me. Let me check my message. No message come through. Lord willing, Jessica. I'll be fine. So. But yeah, if we can terraform another planet, bro, we need to terraform this one first. And I mean, you're not even getting into the atmospheric pressures and shit around these planets and their own little storms and issues they do have. That, humanity's also got to endure through, besides, if they were to live on Mars, besides all the meteors and little comets that come flying in and slap into the ground. I mean, you walk outside your front door, boom, meteor to your face, dead. I go through YouTube News. I go through Google News. And then when I did have a house, I would watch C-SPAN a lot. So the YouTube News, CNN, Fox, MSNBC, NBC, BBC, PBS. I cross-reference it to make sure it's accurate. Bro, what the fuck is that question about my preferred pronouns? What is that dumb shit? I'm just gonna ban you. I can't tolerate that. Bro, I'm a dude. What do you mean? What? But yeah, I would look at those news sources, and then also when I did, I said, I had a house, I'd have C-SPAN playing in the background, looking at Google and YouTube and all that. And then there's there are live maps of America and a bunch of other places as well. Well, live quotes around it, maps. So, but if a fucking pin's to drop and it's to break the news, trust me, it's there. They post about it. I don't give a fuck if it's it's international news too. If it's incredible, they'll put it on there and they'll show you. No. It's not even funny, Doolin. Bro, what is... And there's the other thing they keep projecting at me. The homosexuality, bro. It's kind of getting old. Like, I wasn't kidding. Dude, that stupidity's gone. Look, we all know what happened to Biden after he took the COVID shot. He wasn't there all mentally anymore, and the jackass administration took advantage of that. Jesus Christ, if they would have kept going down with that, it would have been like, bro, I'm black, and they would have been white as fuck. They'd have been like, no, now. Besides getting their gender, it would have been their ethnic, like, bro, it would have been a night, like, oh my God, I'm so glad it's gone. That would have been a nightmare. And then, like, this boils me back to other conversations people have asked me about security over freedom or freedom over security and all that. And it's like, well, there's your freedom of speech right there in full act. That's the danger of it if you ain't careful. There has to be a balance. You know, the forefathers knew what they were doing when they put a power and balance and powers here. But nonetheless, that shit's just insane. Like, bro, you sitting there looking with a beard like long like mine and hair long like mine, looking like a dude like me, homie, in no way, shape, or form are you getting in that woman's bathroom. You are a dude. And even then, even if you look like Scarlett Johansson, you're still a dude. I may not be able to tell if you look like Scarlett Johansson or something, or Jennifer Aniston. You know. Or any of the females I ever had a crush on. If you look like them, yeah, it's hard for me to be like, that's probably not a woman. You know, you're only going to know then until it's too late when it comes flopping out. And you go running out the room screaming. Kind of what I'm doing now, albeit Trump's trying to take credit for it being him there. Like, bro, I'm the one trying to federalize all the states. Like, bro, I'm trying to El Salvador through all 50 states of America. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm not going to indiscriminate all of the criminal organizations, too. I'm not just picking one. All of it, bro. Go. Get it out. That's step one. Besides the taxes, I gotta fix that. And if I was president, I could actually, or like somebody would like, I could actually see the like, it's not classified, but you know, if I was making $1 billion a year, you trying to request that through the Freedom of Information Act, it's gonna take you a while. Like, why do you need access to know how much money I make type thing? Or I could make an accurate tax plan. Right now, I've had to get them in a ballpark of like what I mean by like explaining or more. Like, I'm not at no point trying to tax somebody at 57% with 9 extra tax brackets to the like fucking 9 we already have. Like, no. But there need to be like an extra 3 or something. I don't know all the demographics of people who make, you know, from like like $100 million to a fucking 100 billion every year in net income. You know, and now they're making trillions in gross income. And then like fixing the tax loops, like malicious debt would be stopped. Where like you sit there and like, you know, you get a $100,000 loan on purpose so you don't pay taxes on your money. It's theoretically, if you can get a $100,000 loan and then pay that off by interest rate and everything, you got $100,000 in debt. You got no money to your name. You're in debt. And all you're doing is paying off that debt. Like, you got no money. You ain't made no money this year. You're paying off debt. That's malicious debt. And then, like, a business is being able to buy up all these places and, like, label as an asset and not pay taxes on it, like, or write it off as a business expense. Like, a lot of that shit would be getting nitty-gritty fixed So I'm not sitting here listening to my military and defense industry tell me they're having to fucking pick and choose between 6th gen, the submarines they need, aircraft carriers, updating our infantry's set kit for like every soldier, whether not like basic infantrymen, especially to combat the level of threat of drones, besides our special forces. And then my lower inflation at the same time, because I'd have more money to fucking chip into the national debt. Obviously, I'd have to budget everything else more importantly, but I'd have more money to pay off my national debt, lowering inflation and increasing the value of the dollar again. And then at no point do I plan to keep them on that tax plan for the rest at the end of all time. In reality, I wanted to like phase it out where it drops like a certain percentage for like the higher up people but they've got to pay those taxes for about 10 years though. After 10 years, your taxes have dropped about 10%. And then the 10 years come back, they go back to normal. So that way everyone gets a room of profit there. They get that window where they'll be happy, but they're also still paying their fair fucking share. And that way they have a way to be happy and grow their business and all that shit as well and expand and, because being a business gets very complicated. And I appreciate you tuning in, Christ alone, but I got to head out. I got to run some errands, man. So thank y'all for tuning in. I hope you all have a blessed rest of your Thursday. I will be streaming later tonight, so I will hopefully see you then. But again, y'all have a blessed rest of your day.